Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome to another Sims 4 review video. Yesterday we looked at the Green Haven kit, and today we are going to look at the new kit called Basement Treasures. And yeah, this is gonna be quite like a normal unedited kind of video, and we're just gonna start. I hope you see something that, you know, makes it easier for you to decide to get the kit or not. So we have wallpapers. Why do we have like dry wallpapers? I don't have dry wallpaper in my basement. Okay, so these are the swatches. I've set this to... Okay. Yeah, okay, I mean, they have the little thing up. You know, the foot thing, the ceiling thing, you know, this little beam. They don't look that old-timey. I thought they're gonna have like more scratches on them or something like that. So yeah, this is like a pretty straightforward wallpaper. And it's the only wallpaper. Do we have roofs? No. Anything on the roofs? No roofs, no trims. Okay, no friezes, no spandrels, no columns, no railings, no fences, no fence gates, no stairs. Do we have no floors? Some basement windows? No? Some basement doors? Okay, so this apparently doesn't have anything from build mode other than this wallpaper. Okay, we start kind of bland because, yeah, the wallpaper is, I don't know. It's a normal, I wouldn't have thought that this is like typical for the basement, you know what I mean? So my basement usually just has concrete or something like that. Okay, so then we have an armchair, like an old one. And they come in like 4 swatches, but 2 swatches each. More used, like they all have the scratches on the back, but they don't have the, ew. The ew up front. Scratches in the back, ew up front. Okay, that's a good description of anything, I guess. But yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, exactly, but it's supposed to be, you know, old stuff you find, you put in your basement, or like, you know, old-timey things that you definitely looks used or something like that. Then we have a 3-seater sofa, so you can seat 3 Sims on there. So we have a pink swatch, a green swatch, a beige one, a blue one. Oh, wow. I definitely had bedding sheets as a kid. I think I got them from my parents. Like my parents had them first and then they just gave them to me. With exactly that. There were like grapes on it. Oh yeah, that's the grapes. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Horrible. Okay, yeah. And that's it. That's the... So we have... You can basically do like a whole set if you really want to. You can't see the scratches that much on the white one. It has the scratches though. So you can use it as like a new one, maybe the white one, because it's not that visible. This one doesn't have any scratches though, right? Take the white one because it's always easier to spot texture. So yeah, it's a little bit used, right? I think the white one is even okay-ish, like the normal colors. I thought we're gonna get more weird patterns and like more holes and stuff. Just in general till now with the wallpaper and everything, I just thought, okay, we're gonna get more rundown stuff. Then we have a TV. Is it working as a TV? Heirloom, even though it's beyond repair. It's beyond repair, you can't repair it. Oh man! For the decades challenge and stuff, why is it not working? Okay, so we have the same theme again with like cracked and not so cracked. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, that's this. Okay. So again, we have 4 swatches, like with the armchair, with like scratches on it. And like it's broken, and then it's even more broken. I would have like this, you know, some people build like you know, old mid-century houses, like I say old now, but you know what I mean, like from the time period, and kind of play the whole thing as like from a different time decade. And that would have been actually cool to repair it. Maybe someone can tell me if it's working, if your sim with like a handiness skill can repair it and use it as a TV, because then it's cool. Otherwise, yeah, it's probably like a hallway table or something, but it's still like, the opportunities. Then we have a couch table with some, I would always call it the Vienna Kenning. At least that's how we call it here in Germany. And some are actually good. Okay, some are not that run down. And we even need one more swatch. Come on. All right. Okay. So this one doesn't even have that many. So we have. Why is there not like a red swatch that's beyond repair? Okay, so we don't have the theme here with like there's a white one and a broken white one. So yeah, that one. Yeah, no other colors. That's weird. Okay, so you can just, or maybe it's backside? No, it's not. So of course the black one looks the, you know, most run down, but the caning is okay. And some have splotches on. Okay. Okay, this is weird that we don't go with like beyond repair and can be repaired kind of thing. Oh, a stack of chairs. Oh, that's actually cool. Like I wanted to create some, you know, like bars and stuff after closing or so, where they put them on the side, and that could be, you know, like a nice little feature to put in there. So we have that. That's cool. Oh, it's missing the legs. Can you sit on that though? Maybe they can sit on it as well. I don't know. Oh, then we have that. Okay, so they have it with the stickers. I get it now. Okay, that's actually clever. To not create. I don't get the wallpaper that much, but all right. So that's for the top. I'm just going to place them where they're supposed to be. This is on the bottom, and that's also on the bottom. Put it here. Then we have some scratches. Gonna put it all on the green one because that's the darkest swatch, so to speak. All right, I love that. I actually always love these little. Oh, that's mold. Nice. I like that. So that the dry. Now I get the wallpaper, so that you can really make it look like the wallpaper just, you know, got off here or something. I like that. I mean, yeah, why not? I always like these. They are in Stranger World. We have something like this. We have them in vampires and in werewolves. You know, scratches or little mold and stuff like that. And I love to use them on horror houses or like rundown renovational houses and stuff. So you could use it now in this one. Oh, that's a picture frame. Okay, it's a very ugly picture frame. It gives me like this. What was it, 80s with like lots of flowers on it, but could also be, you know, 50s or something. So we have a white, oh, it always comes with like a picture in it already. Oh, and we have different swatches of it as well. So the flowers, oh my god, is there a normal one? There's a white one, okay, with a black and white photo. All right, so these are the swatches, and that one is also. Some have a crack in them. These have cracks. And then some are... It's actually a shame that you can't change the photo. Maybe it is a photo frame, but I'm just gonna think it's not. We have photo frames in the game. Is that to put on the wall? Yeah. So this is actually supposed to be at the wall. Just gonna cover up some and then... All right, let's see. So we have old mirror and pictures. And cracked mirror with pictures and white. and black. You can see Tartosa on that one here. Tartosa, Tartosa. Dancing, was it Degas? Dancing Ballerina and Tartosa as well. So yeah, different metal swatches that we already know in game. So that's pretty cool. And then we have, oh, we have the same one. Oh. Ah, it's supposed to be on the table, but I'm gonna, on the floor, but I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna place them up on a table at some point. For creating like a vanity. If you don't have vintage glamour, that could be, oh, I'm running out of funds. Hold on. Motherload. All right. Yeah. And I'm just gonna assume you can see them in the back that they have the same swatches. White and a black one, I guess. Right? Yeah. Cool. Let's see. What else is there? I'm getting confused. Then we have, oh, we have splotches for the, all right, now I need some sort of, maybe I can just spray paint it, honestly. Hold on. Please hold the line. Do we do white or black? Where can I see it better? Maybe a brown. So yeah, keep in mind this is something we can't... This is not a floor from that kit, okay? Show all basement treasures, please. So where was that? Is that this one? Yeah. So we have kind of water. I'm just gonna place them and then change the colors maybe. I like the swatches. I'm just gonna assume it's like the... That's very hard to see. Scratches on the floor, then for the border, and that's it. Oof, okay, how do I do that so I can see them? Oh jeez, I hate that. Anyways, there is like... What are you? I would just say it's like water stains. So we have 3 different stains. One is like a little bit more cornerish. Then we have some sort of scratches. That could be interesting. To indicate a hidden... you know, I could put it in front of one of these bookshelf doors. So that people can see that this is an entrance. You know, kind of like you can go through that bookshelf. Maybe like track marks if you skip stuff over it, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. All right. So that's cool if you don't have like the other game packs and so on. Then we have a lamp. I'm just gonna spam it because I don't know how many swatches we have. Bronze, white, of course, red, blue, black, and white. All right. Do they actually make light? They have light. Okay, so they work as a lamp. These ones work, the TVs don't. That's the logic. I mean, yeah, I think all of these things are supposed to be ugly. If this TV is not working, I swear. I hope this TV is working. The other one... Can I put the TV on the TV? I can put the TV on the TV. Let's do that. All right. That one looks... Some look totally run down as well. Let's see if this is working. It gives fun and has power consumption, so I'm just gonna assume that this is working. This one doesn't give fun and power consumption. Okay, so I think this is supposed to be just a table. I would have loved this to be workable. Like, we have a gramophone in game. Why not the old-timey functioning TV, you know? Then we have that. Ooh, can you stack it easily next to each other? No. Why? Because... But maybe you can put it in like the corner of something. Ah, it will look weird. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we have the same thing with all the others, like not all the other stuff, but like Rundown and totally rundown swatch. And white and black. Okay. I love that it's like the lower bookshelf thing is crooked. So yeah, I mean, so far, ooh, oh man, I have a thing for, you know, chests and suitcases somehow. I don't know what it is with me. I love them. I love them. All right, black and that one. All right. That one is cool. Is that a table? Traveler's environment. Can I put stuff on there? We're gonna have a look later. So yeah, trunk. But it's not a storage chest, is it? Oh, I love that one. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's a cool one. Okay, we already did that. That's the Sims 1 plant. I'm just gonna put it in front of the... It's the Sims 1 plant. Like, the first swatch is definitely the Sims 1 plant. And I started playing Sims with Sims 1, so I definitely know that one. Cool that it's back. What's the description? Uncle Bob's dusty rubber plant? Was his name Bob Newbie, like the tutorial family? Newbie? Oh, it's cracked. The pot is cracked. Help the plant. It wants to get free. Break out. I love that. Are they all cracked or no? Some are pristine. So yeah, some are cracked though. You know, if you put it in a corner, you can of course make it look like it's okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's a rubber plant. So we already did these. We already did these. Okay, here's the clutter. I can put stuff. So it is a table. Kind of like a couch table would be interesting, right? It's a more interesting couch table than that one because of the weird swatches, to be honest. But yeah, let's put some teddy bears with magazines or whatever it is. Let's have a look. What are you even? You are a teddy bear with a missing ear and 2 bowls with something. I don't know. With a picture frame? Maybe we have to read the description of the objects to get to know what the heck is going on here. So yeah. You know, it's kind of like clutter. It's only 15. I mean, it's also like lots of these things seem to be very, very inexpensive, you know. If you do like a rags to riches stuff, because that's a play, you know, I know that some people do that. They are not that expensive, like all of this stuff. This is quite expensive, sorry, but like 225. Pfft. Yeah, the lamp as well. It's kind of like expensive, but like some stuff is like actually, I think that would have been cool to reduce the price tag here because they don't have to fit that into a starter or something. So they could have gone crazy with just, you know, what it's worth. All right, then we have about, wait, was it a Dusty Trinkets? It's just called Dusty Trinkets then. Oh, that one I like. It's a cardboard box with bedding in it. Is it bedding and old folders? Oh, I love that for storytelling. There's not so many swatches though. So enjoy the few we have. I love that it's like looking really old, like, oh my god. Some mold on it and like some water damage. Really cool. Like it, like it, like it. And then we have the unpacked. Oh yeah, that's cool. Because sometimes I did for gameplay myself. How much is it? It's 35 though, and 20 with stuff in it. Could have been even less in my opinion. Like a table with that to simulate, oh, you just moved in. And then, you know, you have like cardboard box as a table, couch table and stuff like that. That would be really cool. Just like as an idea, because then you have like cardboard boxes everywhere because you just moved in, you haven't unpacked anything. Oh my god, it's an old phone. Well, it's not that old. We were discussing, like, with my husband's family lately, how oh geez, what is it called in English? Like really old-timey phones, because we have seen like a video where like 15-something teenagers try to dial a number. They get like a number and then it's like, it's hooked up, it will work, dial that number. They can't get it to work, and we were like, how are you not supposed to know how? Well, it's okay. Anyways, we have like an old lunchbox or something. Let's zoom in. Oh, cool. Is there like some references? There's a freezer bunny. That one I can't decipher. It seems to be just flowers. Like another kids show thing. Is that the clown? It's very pixelated, so I don't know what's on it. But that would be interesting. What does it say here? Is it like all the description, like trinkets? Relics of good old times. All right. Oh, that one is a cool thing for like a DJ or so. Putting like in a nightclub. Old vinyls. Oh, we have even more swatches here. Oh, I love that. That one is cool. Wait, does it slot on in any occasion on the table? It does. It does. It does. Okay, it slots. It slots. It slots. That's good. That's good. I like that. You know, old vinyls. Why not? More clutter. I mean, that's a basement kit, so we get lots of old board games. I think this is supposed to be. Is it though? Old board games. The fun of yesteryear. All pieces of clue enjoy either a game of Scrabble, or Syndicate. Instructions no longer included. Okay, so Scrabble and stuff like that. Yeah. Wait, is this like condoms on the floor? What is that going on here? Oh, it's playing cards. I'm sorry, guys. I wouldn't use the condoms in like a clutter kit anyway. Alright. Moving on. We have old trophies in different color swatches. Only 4 of them. And one has like chips on it. Why is there... What is it in... I don't know what's in there, but something is in there. So yeah, trophies and little knickknacks and things. It's also the bigger slot height, so you can slot them. Okay. Then we have... I love like... Oh my god. We call it the grandma shopper. Because grandmas are like, you know, people who would use public transportation, go shopping with that in the grocery store. And you know, like you call like a fancy big bag shopper. This is the grandma shopper for us. So it's kind of, well, only this one, not the pallet thing. I don't know what to call them. I don't even know what the German name for that one is. But yeah, the other thing. But yeah, interesting. So it's like an old suitcase, the moving body. Okay. Oh my god, there it is. I've already seen it. Oh, does it slot to the wall or what's happening? It does. Okay. So it's slotting to the wall, but we don't do that because we want to look at the back as well. Wait, I can't turn it. Here. I have to turn it with the... Haha, it's the hard bed, also from Sims 1. But it's not working anymore, so to speak. It's a set of 4. Alright, so we have the mattress, we have the back of the heart. I think the heart is not as big as the mattress is, like in the width, so that should have been bigger, I guess. Like the proportions seem to be off, but I'm not sure. And like a blanket over it. It could be interesting to build like a fort with that. Like on one side. I don't know how to use that. Like it's lots of things where I'm like, okay, you can just place them there as for reference. And then we have another lamp, slottable, smaller slots, so you can place them here as well. Okay, let's see. And that's the last object, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So here we have a cool 60s, 70s. Lovely. It's not my period, but you know, why not? And a white swatch. All right. But they're all crooked, so keep that in mind. It would be interesting that they give us something from base game, like a base game lamp, and then do like a rundown version. I think that would have been just in general for all of these things, right? Like another swatch version for the bigger, like the bookshelf could have been the bookshelf from base game. Now we're just going to like how this could have been a little bit better. Because it's called Basement Treasures Kit, and I actually thought we're gonna just get like stuff like this, is small stuff. I understand the drywall now with the things, and I absolutely love the molds on the floor and stuff like this. Then we have like some Sims 1 references like this here, but I don't know if people are going to use, you know, it's a big object. Big objects usually don't get used that much. The sofa is also solid if you like it, you know. Why not? As well. I mean, it comes down to taste if you really need this, but there's like lots of stuff where I'm like, okay, maybe for the attic, and like it's not necessarily basement. I would go for attic, honestly, because drywall. Because basements here in Germany, I've never seen drywall in the basement. Only like renovated basements, stuff like that. A basement is like really like a cellar for me. So maybe that's a difference. But yeah, I like the little swatches here sometimes, you know. I like these ones for like a nightclub next to the DJ and stuff for storytelling. It's a very storytelling kind of pack, if you know what I mean. I will definitely use some of this stuff, but I think just in general, because I have like, you know, for the swatches, I could have used Strangerville, Vampires, Werewolves, stuff like that. I don't see anything where I'm like, oh wow, this is kind of like eclectic and can be used again. I really love that trunk though. I think I'm gonna use that as like a couch table something. This maybe, yeah, it has little things that are quite cool, but you know, just in general, I hope this helped you, this review. Let me know in the comments down below, and let's have like a civil discussion about if this is something you were really waiting for. Because, you know, I'm not that much into gameplay and storytelling through my game, maybe through builds, so these kind of things can help with that. But in general, I absolutely hate that this is not working for the decades challenge, and maybe with handiness skill, it would have been nice to repair that. But since the object doesn't have like a fun thing in the description, I'm just gonna assume it's not working. So yeah. Overall, I think this one, for me personally, is the weaker one. The greenhouse one has more value. But yeah, all right. That's it, guys. I hope this review was helpful. I know I have been rambling on for a long time. But yeah, have a civil discussion in the comments down below. And I will see you for a really, really, really cool renovation video tomorrow.